Namaste, thank you so much for joining me for this class. My name's Alana and today I'm going to lead you through a nice spinal twisty, awakening, energizing beginner's flow. So let's start by closing your eyes, slowing down your breath as you slowly inhale and let out a big sigh, exhale. One more of those. And a big sigh, exhale. On your next inhale with your eyes open, taking your arms out, reaching up above your head where your palms meet, and drawing them down into the middle of your chest, Anjali Mudra. Let's do that again on the next inhale. Out and reaching up to meet, and as you exhale, drawing the palms down into the center of your chest. Close your eyes here as we do one Om together. Take a deep breath in. Softly open your eyes and gaze in front of you. Now relaxing your two palms on your knees as we start with a nice neck stretch. So dropping your neck down towards the left shoulder, taking an inhale here and an exhale. On your next inhale, just bringing your head back to center, and exhale as you drop it over to the other side. Making sure that your shoulders are nice and relaxed down your back, keeping your spine nice and straight. And on the next inhale, bring your head back up to center. We're going to drop it forward so that our chin touches our chest, stretching the back of the neck. Exhale, and as you inhale, bring it back up to center, and we're just going to take our gaze up towards the ceiling, not dropping anything, just gazing up. Your next inhale, bring your head back to center. On the next inhale, I want you to float the left arm up, slowly above your head, taking that right hand and your fingertips down to your right side to relax on the mat next to you. Take an inhale, reach up and lengthen, and as you exhale, slowly moving over to that right side to create a nice side stretch on your left side. If you can, taking your gaze up to the ceiling, take an inhale here, and exhale as you watch your left hand slowly floating all the way down to the ground. Back to center as you lengthen. Take an inhale and an exhale. Letting your shoulders relax and fall down your back. On your next inhale, taking the right hand and floating it up above your head. And on that exhale, softly folding into the left side to create that nice long stretch in the right side of your body, being supported by your left hand. On the inhale, if you can take your gaze up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, slowly watching your right hand float all the way back down to the ground, back to center. Here, take an inhale as you lengthen your spine, making sure that the crown of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And exhale, your shoulders drop down and relax. Your heart's still bleeding. On your next inhale, taking that right hand over to the left knee, the left fingertips come out to the side. Inhale as you extend, lifting through the heart. Exhale as you twist to the left, creating a nice spinal twist. Your gaze goes over the left shoulder. Don't sacrifice your lift in the heart for more of a twist. Inhale here and exhale. Slowly coming back through to center. Those right fingertips touch down on the mat beside you. And the left hand reaches over towards the right knee. Take an inhale to lift through the heart. Exhale, slowly twisting towards that right side. Your gaze looks over the right shoulder. Take an inhale. And an exhale here. Slowly coming back with those left fingertips. Touch down on either side so that you're in center. Inhale. And an exhale as your heart reaches up. From here we're going to slowly move into a tabletop position. So, with a neutral spine, knees and hands supporting us. Nice long line through the neck and spine so that they create one line. You're only looking about a foot ahead of you. From here we're going to move into our cat-cow. So what that looks like, cat is where we have that nice arched spine. We inhale here. As you exhale, letting it all out as you round your spine up into the cow position. Let's go back to cat as you inhale. And exhale, rounding the spine, letting it all out. Inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. Inhale and exhale, let it all out. So you inhale, you can explore the movement here, making some circles with your spine. Moving slowly with your breath. And back the other way. Last one. From here, going onto our balls of our feet, lift up slowly through the hips, and we're going to push all the way back through to down dog. Your arms and your hands are supporting you here, so your fingers are spread wide and gripping the mat. Your neck and your spine are nice and long, your hips are reaching up towards the ceiling. Doesn't matter if your heels don't touch the mat. You can bend your knees here as much as you'd like. Ultimately creating that nice long spine, the hips reaching up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale and exhale here. Maybe just bending one knee at a time. Just stretch out the hamstrings. On the next inhale, we're going to float forward to plank position, holding here just for a moment. And as you exhale, coming all the way down as slowly as you can to your mat. On the next inhale, palms are planted right underneath the shoulders. We lift up through our shoulders to cobra position. Exhale to fall all the way back to your mat. Let's just do that once more, so the palms are right underneath our shoulders, neck and spine are nice and long. On the inhale, lifting through the shoulder blades and the chest. And as you exhale, slowly back down to the mat. Last one for the third one. Legs are nice and zipped together. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to slowly move back to our downward facing dog. Pushing our hips up, spine and neck are nice and long. On the next inhale, we're going to take our right foot, bring it up, all the way between our hands. From here, creating a support with the left palm as the right palm on the inhale slowly floats up to the ceiling, followed by our gaze to create a nice spinal twist. Inhale here. And as you exhale, just slowly dropping that right hand back down beside the foot. The right foot comes up and goes all the way back and push back to the downward facing dog. Nice long spine and neck here. Bending the legs if you need to. Then we're going to pick up our left foot and bring it all the way up in between our hands. That right hand creates a nice support as we inhale, watching our left hand float all the way up to the ceiling with our gaze. Take an inhale here and exhale, watch it float all the way back down. The right foot comes up, comes back, we're in plank position. Take an inhale and exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. From here, we're going to come back into our baby cobra. So legs are zipped together. Inhale, lifting up with your shoulder blades. And exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale here. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax down. From here, we're going to push all the way back, using that bridge with our knees, opening the hips if you like, stretching your hands out nice and long in front of you for a child's pose. Your head rests onto your mat, it's supported. Take a few breaths here. From our nice extended child's pose, we're going to slowly make our way back into our downward facing dog. Hips are pressed up towards the ceiling. Heels don't need to be touching the ground. Legs can be bent as long as the spine and the neck are nice and long here. Slowly taking baby steps all the way up so that your feet can meet your hands. Take an inhale as you extend your spine nice and long with a halfway lift, fingertips just touching and grazing the mat. And exhale as you fold at the hips into your standing forward fold. Take another inhale as you extend your spine nice and long, and as you exhale and release, don't lose that extension that you've just created. On the next inhale, with a nice straight back, we're going to slowly come all the way up to standing with our hands meeting above our head. On the exhale, draw them right down to the middle of your chest. Take a breath here. And exhale, let it all out. From here, we're going to move into our tree pose. So, palms are nice and open down beside your sides. taking the right foot first. If you need to balance the ball of your foot on the ground and you're just resting it against the inside of your left leg, that's absolutely fine. The next step would be bringing it up onto your calf, just below your knee. Don't ever relax your foot on the knee. The last step would be bringing it all the way up in between the thigh. There we go. Creating that nice, strong foundation through the left leg. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bringing that knee up in front of you and softly extending the right foot back down to the ground. Now let's start with the left leg. So again, if that's the ball of the foot resting against the inside of the right leg, that's absolutely fine. The next step would be to take it to the calf. And the last step would be for you to push against your inner right thigh, creating that nice balance on both sides. One more breath here. And as you exhale, just bringing the knee up in front of you before you gracefully place that left foot back down on the ground. From here, turning to the front of your mat, take a deep inhale. Sweep your arms up and above your head. Exhale, drawing your hands all the way through with a nice straight back into your standing forward fold. Inhale as you extend your spine, and exhale to fold from the hips all the way through. From here, I want you to sit down on your mat, slowly and comfortably extending your body out and finding that laying down position. From your laying down position, we're going to do one more nice spinal twist before we move into Shavasana. So taking that left leg, bending the knee up, bringing the foot over the right leg, slowly twisting those hips over to your right side. Arms can be cactus up by your head, making sure that your shoulder blades are both still resting on the ground. Doesn't matter how far over your leg goes. If you can, take your gaze back to that left side. Take a deep breath here. Last breath here. Slowly bringing your hips back to center. That left leg comes up and extends out. Let's do the same on the right side. So bending the right knee up, bringing that foot over to the left side and slowly twisting our hips over, keeping that right shoulder rested on the ground, arms in cactus position. And if you can, take your gaze over to that right side. Just a few breaths here. Last breath here. Slowly bringing that right leg back up to extend all the way out with our feet wherever they feel comfortable. Arms extend out with palms facing up, down by our sides as we move into Shavasana. So anything that needs to be done or you need to do, leave it at the door. Focus here on your soft, slow inhales and exhale. Slowly starting to move your fingers and your toes, bringing life back into them. Your hands making fists and extending, toes curling. We're going to, keeping our eyes closed, slowly come up to in a seated position. Something that's comfortable for you, keeping your eyes closed here. Palms resting, facing up on your knees. Take a deep breath in here as you take your arms up above your head to meet, your palms meet, and the exhale you draw them down in between into the middle of your chest. And to end our practice, we bow our heads and say Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for that class. I really hope you liked it and are feeling a little bit energized and a little bit more clear-minded. If you liked what you saw, I definitely plan to make more of these videos, so please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much.